Hello and welcome. What's going on, everyone? It's Jamie G here once again. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. What I'm covering today is basically the crux of what makes up an effective sales page. And I'm going to show you guys three different examples of different types of sales pages and why they are effective. Now, I have left links below. Feel free to have a look through and just investigate for yourself what you think these are like. I'm covering basically three that are completely different, and yeah, completely different in terms of the actual model that they use. But all three of them are incredibly effective. And the reason why I know that, well, one I know happens to convert at about 14%, which is amazing. And the other two, I think one's sitting at about 9 or 10%. I think the other one, well, actually, I have no idea. But all I do know is that I think it's a $50 million per year company. So obviously, you need to be doing something right with your sales page if you're able to get that type of revenue through. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Jamie G. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and all things digital. If that's of interest to yourself, I'd love to have you guys join me. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, smash that bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm going to be putting out. Rightio, what I'm going to do for number one, this product is called The Breakthrough by a gentleman by the name of Kenny Cannon. Now, this dude has been around for some time. He's just been awarded his 44th or 45th deal of the day through the Warrior Plus network. He has been making millions of dollars online and offline for a number of years, and he's actually got he's had 5 companies and he's sold 2 of those in the last couple of years for a pretty sizable chunk of change. Now, the breakthrough, I will do a full review on this in the coming days, but it's a pretty cool product. And if you are interested, like I say, even just to check out the sales page to follow along, it's $5. If you did want to grab that as well. But anyway, the elements that make this really effective, like I say, this one actually converts at 14% off cold traffic, which is pretty damn cool, right? So obviously they've got this little headline up there. So stolen from the top retailers in the world. Here's the model I personally use to build companies and sell for 2 huge paydays. So that doesn't really tell you much, but it's a bit intriguing, the opening line. Oh, stolen. I wonder what that means. And it's brand new, so basically people that have been around for a little while, they might go, oh no, this, I've already seen this, I'm not going to even entertain the idea of reading through the sales page. But it's brand new, it's fail proof, so you keep thinking, okay, well, that's cool. It means I cannot possibly fail at this. That's awesome in itself. Guaranteed, that's another, it's a power word there. Fill your bank account, that's a very powerful phrase in itself. $200 paydays, because it's not saying, you know, this guy earns millions, obviously, but it's not saying, hey, you're gonna earn millions of dollars by doing this. All it's saying is that you're going to start making $200 a day, and that it's quite a reasonable goal for a lot of people. So when they think of $200 per day, they think that could potentially be life changing. And that's not to say that they can't scale it beyond there. So, you know, it resonates. Also, all this here is what they call above the fold. And what I mean by that is I don't need to scroll down at all to actually see like the sale button or the add to cart button, things like that. I don't need to scroll down to see the video, things like that. And then there's also a couple of bullet points here. So, you know, just again, capturing your attention. $200, you'd start from today. That's pretty cool. Biggest companies in the world, that models, awesome. You don't need an email list. Okay, so it means that I don't need that. That's quite unique. I don't know where I'm going with this. And no product needed. Okay, well, that's cool. Wow, they give you their own product. Okay, that's awesome. No experience wanted. Okay, cool. So if you have a lot of experience, then maybe this isn't the ideal product for you. So maybe it's even better if you are a newbie, and then yeah, you can start building recurring income. Obviously, it's a tiny price, so that in itself works. But here's where it gets really cool. It goes instantly into some social proof. And what's social proof? Well, it is showing that whatever you're trying to sell does actually work, and other people have been able to get results. But social proof in itself is the idea that if someone else, if you can see that someone else is already liking or commenting or getting some sort of result, it boosts the chances of you being intrigued enough to take an action. And that's basically social proof. So whole bunch of screenshots here of $97 payments, which is really cool. Yep, really cool. Again, add to cart. So you might just decide that after seeing the video and that, you can add it straight to your cart. And this is where they start addressing some of the potential objections that you might see from doing something like this. So finally, brand new bulletproof, blah, 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 blah. Yep, cool, cool, cool. And that doesn't require, and then they're addressing the most common objections that they would think are out there, which is pretty cool. And then again, this is really, it's actually a really powerful line in itself, because it's calling out the user, and it is basically it's making an implication at the same time. So this in itself is really powerful. By now, you must be sick of looking for ways to make money online, right? Yeah, yes. I mean, we can all relate to that, right? For those of us that are struggling. So then it goes through blah 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 blah. I'll let you read through this. Like I say, if you are interested in having a look, another add to cart button. Some more social proof, like Kenny, this is amazing, blah blah blah. Look, and obviously that is super highlighted, so you can't miss it even if you wanted to. It's saying, $500 plus $500 a month recurring is pretty cool. All they did is send 10 emails and made what's that? What did it say? 300 recurring plus 300 up front. Financial stress is gone. Social proof. Yes, this works. This is awesome. Income freedom in under 30 days. Again, blah blah blah. This is awesome. It steals the business philosophy of a lot of these types of things. So again, it's not social proof in this case, but what it's doing is basically implying how the model works, all that sort of stuff. And again, what you don't need. So once again, just addressing the potential objections that people might have to this type of thing. Again, massive big bold writing, and it's just reinforcing the message throughout the entire funnel. It's a newbie friendly, $200 per day, recurring revenue. You don't have to do product creation, paid traffic, anything. It's blah blah blah, and then it goes into the actual product itself. So it's already kind of hyped up the product and what it's not by this point. So you're kind of thinking, all right, cool. I'm fascinated enough to know what the deal is. I'll keep reading. That's assuming that you get down this far. I mean, Kenny also has a really cool video at the top of this page. Like I say, he's been around for a while, so he's pretty candid with it. He's just sort of open, and it's just him having a chat. It's not like some cheesy sales video. It's actually really cool. So if you do end up bothering to scroll down and actually read through this, this is all you get. But the time you get down to this point, then you're thinking, this is pretty amazing. I wonder what the breakthrough is all about. And it goes into what the actual videos are. Again, so now it finally introduces what the actual product is. So by this stage, you kind of like, it's dealt with your objections. It's shown you a whole bunch of social proof. So you already kind of know, all right, other people are getting results. This is pretty cool for $5. I can't really go wrong. And then finally, you're sort of by the end of nearly the end of the sales page, you're thinking, all right, what is all this stuff? I'm really fascinated. And then it starts introducing the actual product, videos, blah, 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 all this stuff that can help you out. Gives you the entire thing, yada, yada, yada. Like I'm saying, I'm just going to skip over this. Here's what you discover. So you're actually going to go through and, oh, wow, cool. More social proof, more social proof, more social proof. Amazing. It's your turn. Grab this now. It's on a massive discount, $5. Why you need to get this right now. Again, if you're still on the page, you get some awesome bonuses thrown in. You also get a money back guarantee. Now, that's a massive one as well. If you're a consumer and you come to a sales page and it basically says, all sales are final for a digital product, it shows less credibility. So again, this is a massive thing here, is having a guarantee of some kind. And then again, just reiterating exactly what they've gone through. $200 per day. Click the add button, see you on the side, and then some disclaimers and whatnot. So that's one, sales page one, pretty damn cool. Like I say, this is converting at around 14%, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. So all those elements there, and like I say, heaps of social proof. That's a massive one. It deals with objections. It is, got, again, proof of income that it actually works. So you're not just buying some airy-fairy thing. And that first part above the fold, nice and simple, nice bold headline, tells you exactly what it is. Kenny, awesome video there, blah, 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 a couple of bullet points. Get started. It's less than $5. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? So anyway, that's number one. Now, that's one style. That's just a mixture of a video VSL, what they call VSL, plus obviously that writing and whatnot there, plus some income proof. So pretty cool. And the second one here is for ClickFunnels. Like I say, once again, if you are interested, there is a link below just to check it out. Or if you did want to grab ClickFunnels as well, it's a pretty cool piece of software, but it is a little bit pricey, starting off at 97 bucks per month. So obviously you need to know that you are going to make use of it, but there is a link below for that if you're interested. Now, again, this is pretty cool. They've got, a thing up the top there, member login, what ClickFunnels is, the logo, what it actually gives you, market, sell, and deliver your products and services online without having to hire or rely on a tech team, which in itself is really cool. And then I've got this really funky little quiz. So it basically encourages you to go through, like, where are you at in your journey? Are you an agency? You're selling information products? Are you affiliate? Non-profits? You're just getting started. And once you go through that, it'll basically try and get your email address and then try to get you sign up for a free trial, which, nothing wrong with that at all, but it gets you to engage. And as soon as you start engaging, then you're like, well, actually, what, I do need help with this. I'm a brand new, just getting started, or I have been doing blogging and affiliate marketing for a little while. You know what I mean? So then, that obviously leads you down that pathway, which is kind of cool. So anyway, I've got a really funky video here. I'm not going to play that. And some social proof here from one of its users, who, ironically, I think this lady is from Christchurch, if I'm not mistaken, which, well, I'm from, Dunedin, which is maybe a 4-hour drive away in little old New Zealand. Yay, New Zealand. Anyways, free trial, simple drag and drop, blah, blah, blah. It addresses, I guess, some of the things that you might be looking for. Drag and drop sounds easy in itself, so it means that, you don't need to be a techie to use this. Not sure how you'd use it. Well, look, here's a whole bunch of ways. Tell us your goal. That's all you need to do, is tell us your goal, and we'll give you like our highest converting. So they're even trying to help you out. So look, here's what's working for us. So basically, tell us what you want. We will provide an answer for you. We will help you out. And that's cool, right? So what's your goal? Again, it's coming through massive big writing there. You cannot miss that, even if you tried. Click on the goal below, and it's all interactive. So this in itself, it gets you to stay on the page and engage with this whole thing here, right? Which is pretty damn cool, right? Anyway, again, another call to action. Basically, jump on it, grab a 14-day trial. You're not risking anything for a 14-day trial. Pretty damn cool. And oops, didn't like me scrolling down for some reason. I think this recording the screen doesn't always like when I'm doing it. Where are we? Goals. Yep. I can do all these things. So again, it just reiterates again what it can do, and it's got all these things you can do. And this is all interactive, like I say, which is pretty cool. A call to action again, instead of hiring developers. So it basically looks to address some of the potential objections that may arise from looking at something like ClickFunnels. So, okay, well, why would I use Well, you don't need to hire a code designer. You don't need to, get into the HTML stuff and all that sort of thing, the JavaScripts and whatever else they've got there. So you don't need to, blah, 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 create your own pages. Actionetics, instead of using email autorespons and confusing marketing automation platforms that don't really talk to your funnel, you got all this stuff here instead, which is pretty cool. Instead of using scary and overly complex affiliate software that may or may not integrate with your funnel. Yes, that's so true. Some of the software out there, you have no kind of no knowledge whether or not it's going to integrate with whatever you're using, and a lot of that does involve a lot of techie stuff. So they've provided an all-in-one solution. Instead of using overwhelming and complicated CRMs, they've got their own CRM, which is pretty cool. So they're just pumping up what it actually is, and then we go into some more social proof here. So this dude comes out and basically said, it's awesome, I use it, and he's obviously an authority figure. Call to action, bit of community stuff. So what they actually do, so you can come to these live events. They've got a 2 Comma Club award. So as soon as you hit $1 million in revenue using ClickFunnels, they'll give you this big gold plaque thing, get you to come out live on stage. Pretty damn cool. A bit of charity work, which again shows that they are a legit company. They are actually trying to do some good in the world. Again, it's one of those things where it's not quite a social proof, but it's just it helps make you believe that they're a real company and that they really are trying to do something good in the world. So again, it changes that frame of mind for you as a consumer, going, okay, well, they are legitimate. That's pretty cool. And obviously all this stuff here. But again, another call to action. So that's the second type of sales page. Pretty damn cool. And like I say, if you want to check it out yourself, just have a click on the link below this video here. And last but not least, I'm going to go a little bit esoteric here. Now, this is off one, is basically a numerology website. And what I'm going to lead you through to, and again, there's a link below if you do want to get a free numerology reading, if you're into such things. It is quite fascinating how accurate. I've actually gone through, and I even paid for I think it's like $27 or something like that at the end of it. But what I find just absolutely phenomenal about this sales process is, and I'll try and show you, and it may or may not come up. So that in itself, I mean, this is just a blog, so don't stress too much about that. But like I say, if you do click that link, you will be directed to this thing here. I'm just going to bring this up. And you get your own free personalized numerology report. So all I would need to do in my case is just type in my name. And I do highly recommend you jump on this just to have a look. Just if nothing else, just because it's absolutely fascinating at how kind of scarily accurate it is. Now, don't judge me here. Oh, you guys know some personal details about me now. Oh gosh, this is scary. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put in a fake date of birth. Oh, no, I'm not. I'll tell the truth. Alrighty, so to start now, the reason why I wanted to address this one as well is because it's whoa. Sorry, guys. But as you can see, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it actually tells you a little bit about yourself. So it's pretty damn cool, right? And goes into your numerology and blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's just fascinating. So basically, and the reason why I wanted to bring this one up is I wonder if I can, I don't know if I can close that, can I? I've already gone through this process. So I'm going to close out of that for a moment. All right, I'll go back to ClickFunnels. All right, so the reason why I wanted to bring that up, and I do sincerely hope you get the chance to go through it yourself. It does take about 20 minutes. It's quite long. Probably, actually, sorry, not that long, maybe 15 minutes or something like that. But the reason why I wanted to bring that one up is just because the way that they approach the sales process is they actually do an interactive thing. So it gives you a free numerology report for starters. So that in itself is pretty cool. So you actually get something for free out of it anyway. But also, actually, because it's interactive, it'll actually say your name. It will basically, and accurately as well. It doesn't sound like it's roboticized or anything like that. It's got this really gentle voice. Basically, says, here's your numbers, here's what they represent, here's how they interact with your life. And so you start going, okay, this is pretty interesting. I wonder what's next. And then at the end of it, they pretty much just go, all right, we would love to sit here all day and chat with you, but I know we don't have time for that, but here's what you get as part of this whole thing. And then by that stage, you're already so far down that funnel, because basically it draws you in by offering stuff that's actually relevant to you as well. That's the other thing, is it's actually relevant to you, relevant information based on your numerology. And then at the end of it, they just give a very subtle pitch. Just, hey, would you like to pitch this up? And I'll give you a full 220-page document that's going to basically lead you through your life type thing. So it's really, really cool. Anyway, that's it. That's what I wanted to go through. Hopefully that all makes sense for you guys. And basically you can kind of get an idea of the different types of sales pages that are out there and what it means and how you can basically integrate these into your own business. But let me know if you do go through any of these and you have a look and check them out. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below if you got any value out of this. And of course, if you do have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to come back to you and answer. My name is Jamie G. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.